what you've got in front of you, Frank?
Well, really, it's a bit of family history. It goes back to 1923, when my grandfather lost his job in Manchester working in a fabric factory, and in desperation to feed his wife and his young son, my father, who was a year old, he started going around asking to whitewash people's cellars. And from that he built a decorating business, which my father took over eventually. And this brings back many memories. This is what my grandfather would have in his pocket. It's a Morgan Lee. This one nylon stocking, and this strange device, which fits in here, is for trimming wallpapers. Wallpapers in the old days did not come trimmed, they had a border on. And this was a device that you slid along to trim the edge off the paper. I can remember my father doing it on tables, my grandmother did it on sitting down with the roll on her ankles and turning the roll and trimming the side and going back again. So a Morgan Lee trimmer. I doubt if people know what they are now. And before that, papers were trimmed with a pair of scissors. My grandmother would actually do it with a pair of scissors, but this is what I remember my father doing. Also, my father was always one of his special skills. My grandfather was good at oak. This is an oak graining comb. It was very fashionable 50 to 100 years ago to have imitation paint effects. So oak was painted, you painted the door yellow, you put scumble over it, and this was done to put some of the grain effects in. My father's expertise was in mahogany. I've got examples of both in the house because I always liked it, had a soft spot for it. There it is. So that's what they are. Well worn, well used, and a little bit of social and family history.